outside of my door looks like. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm currently really stressed and scared because tomorrow I have arena eventing with Riley and basically I'm shitting myself. As the name suggests, it's just eventing, kind of, but in an arena. So the cross country jumps. Who the do you mind opening my door? So it's cross country jumps and show jumps in an arena together, and usually they're supposed to just be in the arena, but this place for some reason decided they were going to include jumps out on the actual cross country course, which shouldn't be a thing, and they're also including a water jump, and they're also including some kind of scary obstacle thing that you have to walk through because it's Halloween tonight and it's tomorrow. So literally gonna die. I'm doing 45 and 65 on Riley. I was originally doing 2 45s, but then after cross-country schooling, when he was schooling decently sized jumps, like 70, he did a couple bigger ones. He did like a 90. I was like, oh, I'm going to do a 65. Anyway, now I'm regretting my decision, and Leo is barking at my door. Leo, shut up! Yeah, so that's happening tomorrow, and I just thought I'd start the vlog tonight because I'll vlog packing the car and all that. I was going to lunge Riley today, but I've had such a busy day. I was working all morning till like 2, and then I came home and had to do stuff to try and get my video to upload for tomorrow, and then I went and did driving practice because my test is on Thursday next week. I'm so scared. I'm literally like so stressed, and I'm also really scared for tomorrow. I'm just really stressed in general right now. So, yeah, that's why I didn't have time to really do anything with Riley. So basically tomorrow morning, we're going to leave at like 7 or 7:30 and then get there. I need to walk the course because I'm really bad at remembering courses. I need to walk them like a million times. And my first round is at 9:30 and my second round is at 12:30, which is annoying, or like 10 past 12, which is annoying because there's such a big gap. And I'm going with Caitlin, who's doing 280 centimetre on Banjo, her horse. And yeah, that's what's going on. Kind of want to cry, kind of want to scratch. And they're putting water in. Like, I've never been to an arena eventing that hasn't been just in the arena. And then the one where I choose to take my thoroughbred who's never done cross-country jumps in a competition, they decide to do all this. There's like this pen filled with fake cows and you have to walk them through it. Are you dreaming? Are you literally dreaming? I'm probably going to get eliminated both rounds. And that's great. So, what time is it? It's 5:30. I need to go feed the horses. Banjo escaped into Riley's paddock. And so basically they're both just chilling, roaming around all 3 of the paddocks because they're all open together now. So I need to go separate them, feed them both, pack the car. Also, I have no internet right now because we're moving out soon and my housemate moved out and she took the internet modem router thing with her. So trying to upload a YouTube video using my data when I'm taking my phone out with me is really annoying. Just thought I'd share that. Okay. I'm really scared. Lily, I'm really scared. I'm just about to move the car to put my tack in. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I fed both the horses and separated them. They came galloping right at me and tried to attack me, so that was really great of them. And basically, I'm about to have a nervous breakdown and the dogs are somewhere. First thing I do when I'm packing for a show, I'm just gonna vlog this because I figure I don't really vlog much at shows, so I may as well vlog me packing. So I take a bucket for water. I'm going to take him lunch as well. Just give him a bit of lucerne and a bit of the pellets that he gets. And then I chop some molasses in there. And then I just wet it down when I feed it to him. I also put a scoop of these electrolytes, which are the Sen ones. I don't feed these just on a daily basis because of how expensive they are. But I do give them to him whenever he's at a show. And then I also take liquid electrolytes to syringe. I've got his bucket with all the molasses and liquid electrolytes, and then I've got his feed and a bucket for water. And then I also need to make a bucket for on the float to get him on the float and I can feed to him on the float. I don't know if I just want to wear a white saddle pad or if I want to actually wear a colour, because I don't have any like matching shirt. So I think I'll just wear white. I'm using my new cross-country boots, which are the PEI ones for the first time, which I'm kind of worried because I've heard a few people say they slip, but we'll see how we go. The back ones are huge. They're the first time using them. I probably should have used them on him to make sure he doesn't care about how long they are. They're meant to be long. I did want to wear turquoise, but then I just realised that you have to wear a long shirt. So the only long shirt that I have that isn't my Pony Club shirt is sorbet coloured. It's not actually matching Lemure sorbet, but it's close enough, so I'm going to use that, which is annoying because I used that the other day and got photos, but whatever. So that's the pad I'm using, and then my shirt kind of matches. And then I'm going to take my grooming kit. You'd need a safety vest because it's cross-country. I'm not going to bother with float boots because we're not going very far. Okay, so I've got my gloves in here. I've got number holders in here. I mean bridle numbers, and I've got my number holder in there. Do I have tape in here? That is the question. I've got just about everything now. I'm just going to grab a lot of carrots, and I'm also going to take my massage pad. Whether I use it or not is another question, but I will try to use it, and if I don't get time, then whatever, I tried. I am pretty sure that I have packed everything now. I've got my massage pad, which is in the back seat, because the boot's going to be too full to get to it at the back with all Caitlin's stuff. I've got boots, saddle pad, girth, bridle, breastplate, number holders and stuff, feeds, water buckets, helmet. Do I have that? Yes. And safety vest. Now I just need to go fill up a hay net for the float and put the pooper scoop in the float. And I think that's all done. Fill up Riley's hay net for his paddock now. Got the float ready, got the car ready, and the sprinklers are gonna go off in like 5 minutes, so good timing. It has not rained in like a month. Literally a month it hasn't rained, probably more. And it's 100% chance of rain all day today. Are you kidding? On top of that, my light in my room blew. So now I have no light because it's dark and rainy. I'm so mad. I hate competing in the rain. And I had to get up at like 10 o'clock last night and go put the rugs on because I forgot that it was raining at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and they had cotton rugs on. So I had to go put their bloody rain sheets on. And Banjo's rug had a huge spider on it, huntsman, and then there was all these ants on me, and it was really not good. I'm going to feed Riley now. It's 5:30 and I'm getting rained on. Soggy pony. It's so dark in my room. This is the only light spot. Yeah, this is the shirt I'm wearing, so it kind of matches Lemure sorbet. Not really, kind of. In a picture that looks like it matches. Oh, and I put pants. I put track pants over my jodhpurs, so can't show you them, but you've seen them before. So 6:20 now. I don't really have that much to do. I'm gonna have some breakfast because I'm hungry. Might make a coffee if I have time. This is quality vlogging content. And look at all the dust.
Oh, and he's down. Oh, slow. Don't trip over, I swear to God. If
I get so scared.
You spin like a whirlwind in my mind. Every day and through the night. Oh, you are in love of the place in my mind. Trying to find a way to get to you. I love of the place in my mind. Like a rumble in my head. You spin like a whirlwind in my mind. Every day and through the night.
So I'm going to leave in these videos from the 45 warm-up just because I want to show you how Riley can act sometimes. There's no point hiding it. He was just very anxious and stressed and spooky. When he first got in there, he was spooking at everything and walking sideways and all that lovely stuff. Basically, all I was doing the whole time was trying to get him to go forward because he just starts trotting basically on the spot. This wasn't so bad. You'll see in the video in a minute, his trot goes really small. And even that wasn't as bad as he can get. And he just kind of sticks his head up and goes completely hollow. And I just don't touch his mouth at all because then he really starts like hopping on the spot. So he did get better for the warm-up for the 65, much better. I could actually touch his mouth without him being silly. And we did a little canter here, which was also very on the spot, kind of uppity, just not great. But yeah, it's all right. He was just getting used to the new area. He doesn't always do this, but it was just a lot to take in. So this was the second jump we did. The first jump he jumped over even more than that. And then these two jumps he was better over. So this one he still gave a bit of air though.
Little vlog moment. Look at this, walking to her doom. Yeah, this is the first time.
So that was Caitlin's nice little positive pep talk to me, walking towards my doom. Anyway, now he's about to go into his round. The warm-up was really short as well because they were running a bit early, but it was all right. I didn't need to do really any more than that. So the first jump, I just trotted him over it, and yeah, he jumped it fine. He kind of swung out a bit. His turning wasn't the greatest this whole time. And then we come up to the brush jump, which this was interesting. Basically, he spooked at it, and I was like, you are not refusing. You can walk over this. So then he proceeded to walk over it and then knock all the poles and then poop in the middle, and he wouldn't move until he finished pooping. So there we go. That was nice. So the next jump, I was like, all right, let's go. We need to move a bit. And then I thought he was going to spook at this more, but he kind of looked at it, and then I was like, no. And then he was like, okay, we're going. And then he zoomed off. So then I could not turn afterwards. And I was like, oh, great, we're going into the fence. So that was nice too. We're off to a great start. But he's gone over everything, so it could have been worse. Everything. Said that really badly. And then this one was all right, just a normal show jump, so I wasn't expecting any issues there. And then we go round to the left. We had to go past a cow and over the water and cross-country jumps. And then we're coming out of the cross-country area. And this was the one jump he refused, which I was expecting because it is very scary. And he jumped it the second time pretty easily. So I did kind of want to trot up to this just so that I could try and stop him refusing a bit more. But when he started cantering, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go with him. Maybe it's better if I keep him going forward. But, sorry. Yeah, so he did that. And then he was good about it. He didn't try and refuse really again the second time. He looked at it again, but he jumped it pretty easily. And then we just turned to the left and... Yeah, so then we come up to the triple, which was technically one jump and then a double, but basically a triple. And he looked at it a bit because of the barrels on the side, but he still went over it. He was pretty awkward through this, but he cleared everything. And then there was, oh yeah, you can actually see it, that other jump. And then we come up to the wall, which I was expecting him to spook at too, but he actually went up to it really confidently. So I was happy with that. He did give it quite a bit of air though with his little front legs. And then the butterfly jump, I don't think he looked at that one too much. I can't really remember this one. I don't think I was too worried about it though. Lovely. Trot Riley. Yeah, so he didn't mind that one too much. And then now we just went into the other arena. And this little log was actually really narrow. I didn't expect it to be so narrow, but he was good. He just jumped it. And then this one had a filler on the side, which he spooked at, and I was like, no, again. So then he trotted over it this time, not walked over it, but he did, well, trot through it would be more adequate. And then there was a little, it wasn't a triple bar for the 45, but it was a triple bar for everything else. So yeah, he didn't look at that one too much. And then the last jump he looked at as well. And I was like, go. And he was like, oh, I don't know. So then we got a really kind of weird striding. One leg got left behind and one leg didn't. And yeah, there we go. But he was good. So I was happy with him for that round.
Really ugly. So now I don't want to be in your vlog.
I've done my first round now. He crashed through well, he didn't crash through. He kind of just walked through the second jump. Then everything was fine. And then at the water, he nearly went back over the jump that he came in from, but he didn't. But I think he got eliminated at the water because he spun around or went back. But he went in the water very slowly. And then he went over everything else except the bike jump, which he refused once, which I was expecting because it's scary. And then he knocked another pole in the other arena. So I'm pretty sure he got eliminated, but he was still good. Some of the jumps I just had to walk over or he would have refused, but he still didn't technically refuse any of the jumps except one. So that's my update. I'm really proud of myself for speaking. So for the 65 warm-up, he was so much better. I could actually touch his mouth and he was relaxing over his pole and neck a little bit. He was a little bit funny about his left lead. He got the wrong lead a few times, but that was basically it. And he was even kind of, he was a bit lazy going up to the jumps as well. So the first jump he did, he got a fine, like a good stride to it, and then he knocked it, and then I think I only did one other jump, which he jumped nicely, and then I didn't want to do any more because he just felt a little bit lazier. And you can see it was really, really raining. Like, we got soaked. I was just sitting there shaking. So that was lovely. There was so many puddles on the ground too. Like, the upper half of the arena was just a puddle. So that was lovely. And here, you'll see in a sec, this is him getting the wrong lead on his left, which used to be his really bad lead. Like, he could never get it. But now he's fine with it usually, so it was a bit weird that he got it wrong 2 or 3 times. I mean, he does get it wrong if I don't set him up right, but usually he gets it. I don't know why that was. That was just what he decided to do that day. And then he had a nice little canter around. I could actually let him go a bit more, and he was softening a bit and actually moving and opening his stride. And then you'll see in a minute, he's about to go up to the first jump, which so as I said, he got a fine stride to it. It was fine, and then he just knocked it. You can't really tell. So then I went round and did the straight, and I kind of pushed him to open up a bit more, and he jumped it really nicely, actually. His turn after was really bad because he went onto the left lead and I wanted him to go right. Anyway, start of his round, he was on the wrong lead there, and he kind of just flopped over that jump. I don't really know what happened. Oh my God. And then we come up to this one, which he was still a bit unsure about. So I was going for a longer stride, and then he was like, no, I can't do a longer stride. Not that confident. So then he just kind of chipped in, but he still cleared it and he jumped it. So much better than the first round. And he jumped. We got a bit short into this one too, but he still cleared it. You can see his little front legs spreading apart. I don't know what he does, but he like puts them sideways and up, and he looks like a spider basically. This one he jumped really, really nicely. And then we turned, went past the cow, which he didn't really care about the cow or anything that much. The spider near one of the cows blew, like a big fake spider, and he kind of freaked out a bit, but nothing bad. And then this is the jump that he slipped into. She stops the video, but you can see his back legs kind of slip under him when he went to take off, which was, they should have done something about that ground, but, nothing you can do. And then this bit, he was so good through this. He just popped over that and then down the ditch, didn't even hesitate. So I was very happy with that. And then obviously there was other cross-country jumps that you couldn't see. And just then he did the wall, which they actually changed the wall for the 65. So I thought he was going to have a look at it. But he was confident over it again. He did, again, give it a lot of air, but he was good. And this one, I asked him for a long stride and he did it. So that was good. He was confident over that. Oh my God, how many times? Oh yeah, so these are the barrels that he refused. I definitely could have ridden better and gotten him over these the first time. I just kind of gave up, as you can, you could see. I just was like, oh, okay, bye. I don't know why I rode that so badly. But he jumped it the second time and I was like, okay, get your shit together, Sydell. There we go. So that was cute. And then he jumps the one down here that he spooked at before. He jumps that nicely as well, and it actually has the filler underneath it. He, as you can see as well throughout this, he's still not good at getting the right lead after the jump. Like, ever. But that's all right. He will get there. And that was his first triple bar, so I was happy with him for going over that. And then the last jump, he jumped a lot nicer this time too. And it had quite scary red fillers under it. So, yeah, he was good over that. I was really happy with him this round. Take it. Weirdo. Okay, so we're back. Obviously, it took ages to unpack everything. And now I'm just waiting for the horses' feeds to soak so that I can feed them. And then I can finally go inside and shower. We literally got soaked. Like, it wasn't too bad for my first round, which was the 45. And then the 65 at like 12, I was just standing there in the rain for like 40 minutes because my first round went really early. So I thought the 65 was going to go early too. But no, it was not. So then I was just standing there. Not for like 45, that was a bit dramatic. Like 20, no, more than 20. I said like 30 minutes I was standing in the rain. Anyway, so then all the rain in my 65, because I already spoke about the 45. In the 65, he was so good. Like, he had one refusal, which was just at this barrel jump, which was fair enough because it was narrow and it was quite spooky for, like, he's never seen something like that before. So he had one refusal there, but then at this jump near the water, it was just a show jump. It was so boggy, and he, like, went to do a short stride, and his back end just, like, slipped under him. And it wasn't that, I didn't realise how boggy it was, how slippery it was, because it wasn't like that in the 45. So that was very dangerous. And I went and said something, I think a few other people did too, because I think a few of them slipped through it. And then they changed it for the next height, but that counted as a rail because he slipped through it and, like, demolished the jump, obviously. But in the first round, he took a while to get in the water, but in his 65, he was so good. He went straight through. He literally, I could not have been more happy with him in the 65. He was so, so good. And I already spoke about the 45, but yeah, he was just very spooky, as I expected. But he still was really good. He just refused this bike jump once, and then he had a few others that he, like, tried to refuse, but then I just walked him over them. So he did that to 2 jumps. One jump, he literally got, like, stuck in the middle. He was like, I'm stuck, because he, like, walked through it, basically. And then the next one, he just trotted over and, like, knocked the pole. But that was it. So for his 45 centimetres, he came 3rd out of 4 people. The 4th person got eliminated. But in his 65, he came 7th. He definitely would have placed if it wasn't for that slip, which, like, no one, they should have sorted out the ground. It's not his fault. I'm very happy with him, basically, and I'm going to end this vlog here. Caitlin's stirrup broke, like, in the middle of her second round, and he was being so good. So that was really annoying. And it was, like, the metal part of her stirrup that broke too. It was so it couldn't be fixed. So that was annoying. But they let her do another uncompetitive round, which was nice. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Next vlog will be a vlog in Rottnest. I'm going for my birthday with a few friends, so that will be a bit different to my usual vlogs. It'll actually be non-horsey related. So I'll see you guys in that video. If you want to see more, then subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed, and yeah, bye guys.